If you've been hurt in a car crash, call Gary Massey Injury Lawyers. We know a thing or two about the insurance company, and we'll be with you every step of the way. You gotta get Gary. Gary Massey Injury Lawyers. 423-444-8888.
I'm just sitting here having a lovely conversation. Did you hear her giggle? Misty Bolt is here, Medicare Misty, as we call her. And you know what? I wanted to point out that you were giggling because here we are. This is annual enrollment.
Yes.
A lot of people who are on Medicare stress out this time of year, and yet here you sit, calm as a cucumber.
Oh, that's
right?
just right here.
Oh. Not really so?
Not really so.
Okay, I had to sit down and ask you, okay, what's my terminology, Misty? So this is annual, which means this is for anybody?
Everybody. Yeah, everybody on Medicare. Because I think people call and they're turning 65 next May and they think their deadline's now, and it's not now.
Okay.
It's only people on a plan that want to change their plan for next year, or they don't like what their plan has changed to for next year.
So I'm not on Medicare, so I have to just ask you a lot of questions that might sound ignorant because I don't know what I'm talking about. So forgive. If you like the plan that you're on,
Yes.
do you need to do anything, like even check a box saying thank you, but I'm happy?
No, it just rolls over. But just, I want everybody to make sure that they've read their annual notice of change letter this year, because once they send them out, it'll tell you what the changes are. It'll also tell you, because there's a couple plans that terminated, whether the plan terminated or not.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that your plan is still active for next year and you're okay with the changes. If you're okay, just it rolls over.
Do they make those letters easy to understand?
They do. It's a side-by-side box, and only thing on there is the changes. So like if your copay went up, it would say 2025 your copay was 0, 2026 your copay's 30. So it's side-by-side. It's a couple pages if there's more than 5 or 6 changes, but it's side-by-side each column. But I say it's easy because I've been doing it 20 years.
Right.
And if you feel like you have questions, that's what we're here for.
Right.
So
are people, I know every plan's different,
Yeah.
but are you anticipating increases for people?
Yeah, and they haven't released because the government shut down. We still don't know what the Part B premium's going to go to yet. They are projecting to go from 185 to 206. That's a projection, so don't hold it until it's stamped. And we did find out that they're going to get a 2.5% increase in Social Security, so that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the only thing that they release. We don't know what the deductibles are going to go to yet, but as soon as we do, you know, I'll make sure I send a blast out.
Okay, so then to that point, we don't know when the government will open back up. The annual enrollment runs through the end of the year?
December 7th.
Only until December 7th.
Yeah.
So if it's December, if you signed up already while the government shut down, right?
Yeah.
And the government opens back up in a week, then is it possible that you might change your mind based on what you signed up for? Like, could there...
Well, the plans don't change. That's a really good question.
Okay.
The plans don't change, like the carriers that they have, if they have Humana, Blue Cross, any of that. Those plans have already changed. Government stamped them. They're not changing for 2026.
Okay.
But the deductibles could change on their original Medicare. So if they have a supplement, it may be a little bit higher. It wouldn't hurt just to make sure you know that those changes are okay. But the plan that they're enrolling into now for 2026 will not change.
It's really hard to know, I think, sometimes what to choose. I mean, here at Channel 3, we'll go through our internal enrollment for the next year. And you do typically just say, oh yeah, I'll do what I've always done. But you sometimes do want to read what your options are, what the fine print is, because you could potentially be missing a benefit.
Well, and I had a story with David's dad where every time on the radio I'd be like...
Oh, David Carnes?
Yeah. I would be like, hey, let me look at your dad's plan. Let me look at your dad's plan. And he's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. And, you know, 7 years later, with the world changes alone, but I mean, I was telling him the other day, I bought a bag of chips, it was $7.
Yeah.
I mean, half
crazy.
air, half chips, and it was $7. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, chips are $7. So insurance are gonna change like that when the groceries change like that too. So I think it's good to look at it, if not every year, every other year, just because things are just changing rapidly.
And your health changes. So where you
changes.
maybe once didn't have a lot of medications and prescriptions, so you didn't worry about that part so much. Maybe now you do have a lot,
Yeah.
so you want those prescription costs to be as low as possible.
Yes,
And maybe you need to
absolutely.
make a change that way.
Yeah. And they did good on prescriptions. They got rid of the donut hole this year, which was phenomenal. It went from 8,000 to 2,000, and they said that's going to go up to 2,100 next year, which means once you spend 2,100 out of your pocket, your medicines are no charge for the rest of the year.
But isn't that what you wanted to let people be reminded of some time back, that you had to pay all that out of pocket first or something?
You pay your copay or your co-insurance, whichever one you have.
Okay.
Which is sneaky too. There was a plan that had a 0 premium, but they had a 25% co-insurance, so their copays were like $400 at the pharmacy. So free isn't always good. Cheap isn't always good. So you want to make sure that. And I think that's a terminology that people don't realize, like, what is a co-insurance, what is a copay? And copay is flat, and co-insurance is a percentage of the retail cost.
But you do.
Yes.
You do understand
Yes.
it. And that's what's so important, because the team is not just Misty. I mean,
No.
she's pretty powerful, but she can't be all things to all
Can't
people.
be everybody, yeah.
So she does have a team of very well-trained staff that can answer these questions.
Yeah.
And even if you don't ask the questions, they're probably going to ask you the questions,
Yeah.
because they want to make sure you're signing up for what you really need.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
December 7th is your deadline. If you contact her during this annual enrollment period, you don't pay her anything.
No.
She just helps you make sure you've got what you want. MedicareMisty.com is the easiest way to find her.
Did you miss David Karn's winter weather forecast? You can still find out what to expect: rain or snow, sun or ice. David analyzed the data. See what he determined anytime on local3news.com or on your streaming devices. On